Hi, Facebook world. Today is day 21 of the 28-day Team Heart Life Facebook Challenge. Gosh, I can't believe this month has gone by so fast. I just wanted to jump on and share a quick thought with you today. The thing that I really want to ask you is, are you listening? Here's an example. Today, I'm in the middle of work. I'm working away at my computer. I'm focusing on something. And one of my really good friends pops up in my mind. And I just kind of brush it off and I keep working. And a few minutes later, another thought about this person pops into my mind. And I'm like, I wonder why this particular friend keeps popping up for me. And, about 10 minutes later, this person, I'm thinking about them again. And so I just stopped what I was doing. I grabbed my cell phone and I sent her a quick text and just said, hey, you keep popping up. I keep thinking about you. I've been thinking about you for the last hour. I just want to make sure you're doing okay. And I immediately get a text back, and she's in total crisis. She's got something major happening and she's trying to deal with it, and it's emotional, and it's a huge situation, and she was in crisis. She needed somebody to hear her. She needed somebody that she could let it out on and understand, I just need to freak out for a minute. And our whole conversation took maybe 5 minutes on the phone. We didn't actually even talk to each other. We just texted back and forth. And then she went back to work and I went back to work. And so here's the thing. I could have waited all day and texted her this evening, and we would have still had a conversation. But that would not have been as impactful as it was to her reaching out in the moment when she really needed it. And I think sometimes we get these intuitive hits, these moments where our spiritual side, our connected side, is trying to tell us something important for us to pay attention to, and we don't listen. We brush it off, we put it until later, and I think it happens for us too, when you have that thought, you're, making breakfast or something in the morning, and the thought runs across your mind that maybe you should go to the gym today. And then you're like, oh, I don't have time to go to the gym. And you just rush it right out of your mind. Well, I think we shut down our intuitive skills and we ignore it all the time. And in reality, we should be taking action on those things that when they come up for us, whether it's thinking about someone and calling them or reaching out to them or swinging by their office or anything their home. I think those things are important that we do that, but they're also important that we do it for ourselves. We need to listen to our intuition. Our intuition is there to guide us and to make us pay attention when something is important. So sometimes it's such little things and we just don't pay attention. It's browsing through the library or a bookstore and seeing a book title and thinking, oh, I should probably grab that book, and then not actually picking up the book, not even to read what the book's about. Maybe you just kind of brush by it. Sometimes it's we have an urge to go do something creative and we don't do it. And then later we're wondering why we're feeling stuck in a project or stuck in something. It's because we shut down our opportunity for creative juices to flow. So are you listening? Are you really paying attention to the systems that we have within ourselves to be present in this world and to be present for other people? So that's my little thought for today, and my little, my encouragement is that you pay attention to those little things. Build that intuition. Listen when something comes up for you. If if you hear a song on the radio and it brings someone to mind, it takes you 2 minutes to send a quick text and say, oh my gosh, just heard the song on the radio, it totally reminded me of dun dun dun, whenever we were together, or, whatever. And just send that energy out to people, because this is the thing. I firmly believe that we are energetically connected to the people in our lives. And when they come to mind, there is a reason they're coming to mind. If something comes up for you, if you hear, so I'm learning to be ketogenic, and it's a struggle for me. I got to admit, it's really hard for me. And part of it's because I have a house full of people that are not doing ketogenic. The other part is it's mental. And I'm working on some of those things. But here's the thing. I see ketogenic recipes all day long because I get them from everywhere. And I have a friend who I know is doing keto. And I saw this recipe and I thought that looks really great. And I'm just looking at recipes. It's not like I'm doing anything fancy. And the thought pops into my head, oh, so-and-so would really probably like that recipe. And so I just acted on instinct, and I sent her the recipe. And I get back this text saying, oh my gosh, I have just been struggling with commitment to this and feeling like I'm uninspired and like it's just the same old every day. And so thank you for sending this to me, because now I'm going to go and look for some more recipes, and I'm going to re-energize my commitment to doing this. And I'm like, I just sent her a recipe because she came to mind when I looked at it. So you don't know what your actions are doing. If you follow your intuitions, if you follow those spiritual promptings, you will go far in life. You will reach out to people when they need it. You will provide those words of inspiration to somebody else. You will touch somebody's life in a way that's positive and meaningful. So, I think that we all want that, right? We all want to leave a positive impact in the world. Well, you're not going to do it if you don't listen to your intuition, because your intuition's guiding you. So anyway, that's my rant. That's my share for the day. I really hope that you do practice listening to your intuition. It is not going to hurt you to practice, right? So when something pops up, just take action. I did another live video earlier this month about the 5-second rule. We literally, our brain will talk us out of taking an action in 5 seconds. So as soon as a thought hits you, you need to take action in 5 seconds. So the thought hits and it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and you better be moving to do whatever it was you were thinking about, or you will not do it. That's just the bottom line. So when it comes to following your intuition, this is a really important thing to remember. Just take action when that intuition hits you, when that intuitive thought comes, or that I wonder if so-and-so would like this, or I bet so-and-so, would appreciate this. Just do it. Just send it to them. Drop them the message. Drop them the text. Do a quick voicemail. Whatever the case may be, because they are energetically connected with you, and there's a reason they're coming to mind. There's a reason that you have been given a prompting to touch their life, even if it's in a way that you don't even think is important. It's important to them, and something is going on with them to cause that feeling to come over you. And I know that might sound a little woo-woo to some people, but it's okay. Just trust your intuition. So that's my Monday motivation for you guys today. Trust your intuition. Follow it when the promptings come up, and see how much your life will change. I love you guys. Have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.